What's up, YouTube? We're the Franchise Guy, and we're coming at you again with a brand new episode of MLB The Show 20 Philadelphia Phillies franchise. We see out here Didi Gregorius signing some autographs. We're in game number 2 of the season. And I promise you guys, we're not going to play every game of every season. I promise you. I like to play like debuts, that kind of thing, major league debuts, like team debuts, that kind of stuff. So Zack Wheeler is going to be making his debut today, but Pablo Lopez is on the bump for the Marlins. See how he did last year. 21 starts, 5-8, 5.09 ERA, pretty high. Not great. But Kutch leading it off for the good guys, and Andrew McCutchen becomes Andrew McClutchen right there. Connects with the 2-1 pitch. Deep fly ball home run, solo home run to start the inning off. And that's why we have McCutchen leading it off for these Philadelphia Phillies. He provides that ability to hit. He provides the ability to hit for power. He's got speed. Got to think, hey, Gene Segura, he can hit really well both sides. Yeah, problem is he's not that fast. Doesn't hit for much power. Andrew McCutchen, though, is that hearsay right there. He hits for power. He hits for, contact and speed. He's also pretty broken in this game, honestly. But Zack Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies in 31 starts last year at the Mets. He went 11-8, the 3.96 ERA, pitched 195 innings, allowed 196 hits, struck out 195 batters, walked 50, and had a WHIP of 1.26. Not a bad season. I mean, his contract, you love it or you hate it, he is a decent contract for Wheeler, as Wheeler gets Jonathan Villar to strike out. So Villar striking out in back-to-back games in his first at-bat. Not great. Next batter up, here we go. Miguel Rojas going down to that 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And there's a span between 2017 and 2019 where Zack Wheeler had more 97-plus-mile-an-hour fastballs in the entire Phillies organization. But no, there is Didi Gregorius connects to this one. That one's going to be a wall scraper off the top of the wall. But he hits the wall and falls back into play. That is 2 home runs allowed in 2 innings by Pablo Lopez. Not a great look for that Marlins starter. Gregorius, didn't have a big game last game. Came over to short that left-handed power bat. Play some shortstop. Gene Segura is a little too big, a little too heavy to play shortstop. So they brought in Didi from the Yankees. See how he's going to do this season. Now we have Adam Hazlett, and Hazlett's going to send that one to right field. It's going to be off the wall. Right fielder plays it on the hop. As Hayes is going to cruise into second base, throws wide, so he'll be up there standing. You'll love to see it for the young fella. And Scotty jetpacks up now, and jetpacks drive that one into the center. Perfect hit. And that baby will clear the wall. Scott Kingery has 275 batting average and 20 home run power. That is the kind of season we expect from Scott Kingery from here and there. Got the Gabe Kapler told him in his rookie season, take pitches, and he struggled. Gabe Kapler in the second, he said, Scott, do what you're good at, swing away, and you saw the season Scott Kingery produced. Now, we're expecting Scott Kingery to be better than last season. Kutch back up on the 3-2 pitch, and now McCutchen gets his second hit. The Yankees going to bounce in front of the center fielder. He's just standing there. Villar completely misjudged it. The throw is wide coming in. McCutchen is going home. The throw will Teofaro in time. McCutchen gunned down at home trying for the inside the park home run. Only if he is a little faster. But Zack Wheeler up, bottom of the second, and he will pitch a 1-2-3 inning. So Wheeler dominating this Marlins lineup so far through 2. Top third, Hoskins up, and Pablo Lopez will trade 1-2-3 innings with Wheeler as he goes 1-2-3, the top of the third. Bottom 3 now, Alfaro strikes out swinging right that 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Wheeler dominating with that strikeout pitch so far this game. 3-2 count pitch to Hassan Diaz, and Diaz goes down via the punch-out. So back-to-back strikeouts. Now top of the fourth, 3-1 pitch to Hazley, and Hazley going the opposite way. It's going to get down in the gap right there. Hazley going for 2. Villar finally gets to it. throws it, and Hazley will be caught off in no man's land right there. Try to go third, but that throw got in there pretty quick. Bottom 4, and Villar gets a hold of this one, and after those previous blunders, Villar gets his revenge, and he sends one deep into the night. His first home run on the season, and that will be the Marlins' first run of the game. A solo leadoff home run in the bottom of the 4th for Jonathan Villar. JT just standing there, a bit disgusted with himself for calling that pitch right there. Phillies manager not named Joe Girardi, also a little disgusted. This Marlins team's hype. They're throwing water on him. He's thinking he's that hot. But 3-2 count now, and Garrett Cooper will strike out on the 9-mile off-speed pitch to end the inning. Kutch Becca beat a lot of McCutch in this game. Top of the 5th was 2 outs. He sent that one deep to left field, and that's going to be warning track power. 1-2-3 inning yet again for Pablo Lopez. Bottom 5 now, 2-2 count to Alfaro, and Alfaro gonna strike out on the 100-mile-an-hour fastball up and in. Wheeler dominating. Sixto Sanchez gonna make his major league debut right now for this Marlins team, and he's 6 foot 185 and 21 years of age. Former Phillies top prospect trade for JT Realmuto, who he's facing right now, and JT sends that one deep into the night. That has a lot of carry on it. Left fielder's giving up, and that one will be in the bullpen. How many times can you say that's happened? The player you were traded for hits a home run off of you. That is insane right there. JT Realmuto goes deep into the night, gives that Phillies a 4-run lead. Back at it. I mean, just a big fly home run. Look at this, a replay home run. Sixto just spins around. He knows it's out of here. Left fielder gives up, bumps into the wall, tries to save face right there. Doesn't matter. 3-1 count now to Gregorius, and Gregorius flips the bat on him. It's the second home run of the inning. So look at that, his second home run of the game, his second home run on the season. Didi Gregorius gives the Phillies a 6-1 lead in the top of the 6th inning. All of the Phillies fans who travel from the surrounding area are loving seeing this Phillies team win. But Gregorius, he's come off some injuries in New York, so he's got to prove to everyone that he is healthy. He's 30 years old. He's still got a couple good years left in him. Now, Gene Segura, 3-1 count, and Segura gonna dribble that one up the middle right there. It's gonna be a 2-out single for Segura as he's now on first base. Alright, back to Wheeler, bottom of the 6th, 2-2 count to Hassan Diaz, and Diaz gonna strike out on that 99-mile-an-hour fastball right there. Wheeler is dealing heat this game. Pinching now, John Birdie. Pitcher was up, and they were not gonna send Sixto to the plate. 3-1 count to Birdie, and Birdie gonna slice that one in the right field right there. Heartbreak gets it off the bounce, and he's gonna fire it into second base for the 1-out single. Jose Urena, most notable for plunking Ronald Acuna when he was on that torrent of hitting leadoff home runs. Yep, Urena right there hitting people that he doesn't like. But 3-2 count to Scotty K, and he will strike out swinging right there in that all-speed pitch in the dirt. Zack Wheeler up now, 1-2 count, and Urena will give up the hit to the pitcher. So he's going to strike out the all-star caliber second baseman and then allow Zack Wheeler to dribble one past the shortstop. Going to die for that one. McCutchen, former MVP, is going to strike out on that pitch. Same pitch that got Scotty K to strike out. Wheeler back on the mound now, bottom of 7th. And Wheeler still has that strikeout pitch going. It's going to be another strikeout this time. I was up and away to end the bottom of the 7th inning. Top of the 8th now for the Phillies. And we have JT up, who's going to strike out on that slider right there. That pitch was dealing this game for Urena. And Hoskins, you fool JT, you fool Cut, you fool Scotty, but not Rhys Hoskins, as Rhys Hoskins sent that one deep into left field. You can show up only so many teammates before another teammates will get retribution. Yeah, I think Sixto Sanchez allowed home runs to 2 players. Urena's allowed a home run now. Every pitcher in this game has allowed at least 1 home run to this Phillies lineup. This Phillies lineup will also probably be looking to contend for breaking that Murderer's Row home run record. But Arrieta, after the home run, comes back and strikes out Didi Gregorius, so showing that he's still there. Bottom 8 now, 2-2 count for Alfaro, and Alfaro sends this one deep into right field. That ball has some carry on it, and that ball will be out of here. Big time home run for Jorge Alfaro. Brings his game just a little closer. Still out of reach, but still just a little closer. The former Phillies catcher hits a home run off the former Mets pitcher. And I mean, that was a big fly home run for Alfaro. If you got to think of anyone you'd want to see a home run hit by this Marlins team, it would probably be the guy that used to play for you. You know, Dickerson, splashing water as former teammate. Not even former teammate, they didn't play together. But after the home run, Wheeler's going to allow a walk right here, and he's at 54 pitches, I guess, with 9 strikeouts. No, he was at over 90 pitches. I understand it's still a dumb glitch where when that pops up, it doesn't show the right amount of pitches thrown. It shows whatever it wants to, really. But Jesus Aguilar will be coming up to pinch hit. The former Tampa Bay Ray, the former Milwaukee Brewer first baseman. And yep, with that enunciation for the pinch hitter, Wheeler has seen his number with 3 batters. So, manager, give him a slap on the behind right there. Tell him go get a hot shower. You earned this one, kid. I mean, he's an old kid. He's like 30 years old. But in will come Adam Morgan, the former Phillies starter turned lefty specialist. I mean, hey, I trust him a lot more in my bullpen than I do Jose Alvarez. So that's why Morgan and Francisco Liriano became the opening day lefties on the roster. But last year he dominated. Now with Aguilar, striking him out right there. 96 mile an hour inside. He didn't have a chance. Morgan going to look to have an all-star season this year if he stays healthy, as he gets the next batter strikeout too. So back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Morgan. As Brad Boxberger comes in, 29 games, he had a 5.40 ERA, a 1-3 record. Had 27 strikeouts and walked 17 batters. So not the most threatening of people, as Adam Hazley finds that out very quickly in the top of the 9th, as he gives that Phillies a 6-run lead yet again. A deep fly, and probably the deepest of all of the home runs hit tonight, hit by the Phillies center fielder Adam Hazley. You don't see this kid as a home run hitter, but I promise you he has sneaky home run power. Jay Bruce up now on the season. He has 1 at-bat and 1 hit. Top 9 now, 1 out, and Bruce squares that one up. That one might have gone farther than Adam Hazley's. Off of the scoreboard in dead center. Put the hand up, baby. That's why we traded for you last year. Jay Bruce slow trots around the bases. He knows his time in baseball isn't going to last forever. He's in his age 33 season, so he doesn't know how much baseball he has left. And even if the Phillies will give him an opportunity to come back next season, so he's going to make this year last while he's here. But get a replay down. Look at that. Look at that launch angle, baby. That was just hit directly to center field. Second deck center field, as Yimi Garcia will come in to replace Brad Boxberger. In one game, he has an inning pitched. Riders are batting 500. He has no strikeouts and no walks and no ERA. Don Mattingly doing his best to try and piece together this inning right now, as McCutchen going to strike out right there on that 84-mile-an-hour speed pitch for the second out of the inning. Now, Francisco Liriano coming on in this game at the end, the bottom of the 9th, in 69 games last year, is 5-3 with a 3.47 ERA, had 63 strikeouts to 35 walks. With 1 out in the inning, it's going to be a 1-1 pitch, and that baby will be getting down past the outstretched glove of Bryce Harper. He tried there his best. He stumbled on the warning track, as you saw right there, as Hazley fires it into Kingery at second. 2 outs now in the inning. That's going to be a fly ball to Harper. He's not going to fall down this time, as Harper grabs the ball for the final out of the inning right there. Phillies move to 2-0 on the young season. Zack Wheeler comes in, gets the W. I mean, his Phillies debut was nothing but spectacular. Had 9 strikeouts, had only 1 walk, 2 earned runs. Unfortunately, both were off the long ball. We brought him in to limit that long ball, and he gave up 2 this game. He only gave up the only person who gave up less long balls than Zack Wheeler was Jacob deGrom the past 5 years, something like that. But besides that, deGrom moves to 1-0. The Phillies move to 2-0. Lopez moves to 0-1. As you see, Adam Hazley is the player of the game right there. He went 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 doubles. Diego Royce went 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. Former team that's going unnoticed. For the Marlins, though, Villar went 1 for 5 with a home run. Alfaro went 1 for 3 with a home run. Dickerson went 1 for 4 with a double. And John Birdie, the pinch hitter, went 1 for 1. Lopez, not a great game in 5 innings pitched, allowed 6 hits and 4 earned runs, opposed to Wheeler's 3 and 2. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to us on YouTube. Peace out and rock on. Stay super classy.